Hello everyone, welcome to 90 days self monetization challenge, and today is day 34. Today happens to be the final aspect of our social media management, and today we are doing Facebook engagement strategy. Okay, all right. So first of all, for the past 3 days we've been going through this social media page creation, what you are supposed to do, and how to get or how to build an audience on using Facebook. Okay, our main intention here, or the main mission for beginning with Facebook, is that we are doing more of text and images, and because of that, Facebook happens to be the platform that is best for such content. Okay, we will go into videos and other aspects of content, but since we are doing blog posts and other calling people for us for people to get to know us, we prefer using the Facebook. And I want you to also be aware that this is the best way to start your publicity. You understand? Okay, so let's look at what we are going to do today. Okay, now what we are going to do is to find your commenting targets, where people will love to read your or how to get to people, the right people within your niche, and then how to this 20 comments per day that you are supposed to do, the strategy that you are going to use to do that, which is going to be very easy and not going to make you get stuck on the platform forever and ever. No. Then how to reply to anyone who engages with you. Okay, this is actually the one thing that a lot of people get it twisted. So I'll show you how to apply this so that it doesn't take your time during the day, and then also how to troubleshoot common issues on your comment. Okay, all right. So with that being said, let's go to the live session so that we can go through the process. Okay, all right. Now I want you to understand something before we go live. Let me show you something on the platform. I want you to understand something. Okay, comments is one of the things that is very, very important when you are trying to build audience on Facebook. Actually, post alone is very slow. If you want to use posts alone to build audience, it's going to cost you a lot of time. But for some experience that I've had, using comments is one of the fastest way you can use to bring people to your page and also help you build your audience as quickly as possible. But even that, it takes some months, weeks before your new page will get noticed by your target audience. Okay, so I want you to know that this is not something that is going to take you days to build 1,000, 1K or 2K followers. No, this is not how it works. The platform itself doesn't trust your new page, so it is actually going to make sure it puts you into the sandbox before it gets to know, or it gets to learn a whole lot about you before it starts promoting or recommending your page to other people. So you have to know this takes some time before it starts to pick up. So don't try to assume that the moment you create your page and then you start posting, people should see your post and this you start interacting with your page. Okay, all right. So one thing that you should know, that comments reveal the truth about Facebook growth. Okay, and the month behind the 20 comments per day. You understand? There is a reason why I'm recommending that you should try and get 20 comments per day every day. And then what strategy commenting actually does. Okay, what actually the commenting, what does it do to your page, is also going to be discussed in this particular video. Okay, now the strategic commenting actually does get you noticed in your exact niche. Okay, so if you comment and you comment really well on the right pages, you will be able to get noticed. Okay, and it helps you to build relationship with your potential followers, and also position you as a helpful or a guide. Okay, not just a promotional person that you are just promoting yourself or you're promoting your page or something like that. It positions you for people to know you, that you are a resource person. Okay, you know what you are talking about, and it drives profile visits for it drives profile visit to your optimized page. You understand? So if you comment, you have to know that people will visit your page or your profile, and whatever you have on your profile, they are going to get it, or they are going to follow it. So that is very, very important thing that you need to keep in mind. And then also increase visibility in Facebook algorithm. Okay, so the more you spread your wings in other parts of the Facebook will realize you will see you as a very helpful person trying to help the users, and because of that, the algorithm will start picking up on you and start to recommend your page and your content to other people with such interest in your niche. Okay, so that is actually what is going to happen over there, and it creates a social proof, active engagement present. Okay, when Facebook and other users sees that you've always been commenting here and there, you are always on Facebook commenting, posting and stuff like that, they see you to be an active person, and it's like it's not some kind of robotic thing that is happening over there. They see the real person, and it makes you approachable. You understand? Okay. So but all this that I have said, you also have to know that there are some things that you are not supposed to do. Even though commenting is a good thing, you should also know that if you comment in a particular way, the system or everybody will see that you are just doing something called spamming. Spamming means just throwing off posts here and there unnecessarily. Okay, it's not every post that you have to comment on it, or you just don't have to be commenting everything that comes onto your feed. No, it becomes annoying. You understand? Yes, it becomes very annoying, and to the Facebook or any other platform users as well. And also, it makes you to be fake and also vulnerable to a lot of people. Okay, if you do spamming, you become fake. It's like people will get to know that you just don't have what you are saying, or you don't know what you are saying. You are just throwing the post or the comments out there. Okay, so you have to do it strategically in such a way that it becomes human, it becomes professional, and it becomes very genuine. You understand? Okay. Now, self promotion. You don't have to be promoting yourself all the time like that. Okay. Whilst you are commenting, allow the promotion to be done by your profile. We'll get there, and I'll explain that to you. And then generic reactions. Okay, there are certain things you just don't have to do. Something like commenting like nice, love this, 100%, then thumbs up and those kind of things. Okay, posting emojis. No, those kind of things is not helpful. So try to stay away from that. And then copy and paste template. Okay, some people have a template that they have almost every comment that you will see that kind of thing. Their answers or their comments are following a particular template. Probably, oh yes, thank you. Then they put in something CTA at the bottom of it or something like that. They have a particular template which I'm going to show you within this. You have to stop that. If Facebook detect that you are using a template, it becomes robotic, and you can flag your account as a robot account. You understand? Then commenting just to comment. You understand? You just don't put comments out there. You have to think about it before you say something. Don't just be commenting all because you know everything on that in this topic. Anything, then you'll be saying no. You don't have to. It has to be professional. It has to be value. Whatever you are going to say should be. But that's why you don't have to comment on every post, because some of the posts are not meant for comments. They are sometimes meant for you to reflect and then maybe think about it something in other ways, but not just posting here and there. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so I want to give you a golden rule. There's a golden rule in doing this. Okay, and the golden rule is add value first, build relationship second, and then promote never in comment. Okay, you understand? What I'm saying here is that if you are commenting, always think about value first. Whatever you are going to type, try to give value. If it is a question that the person is asking, make sure you answer the question properly, the way you understand it, or the best way you think it should be answered. Then try to build relationship with the people on the platform. Okay, don't try to promote yourself within the comment. Something like I have a blog post here, or I have dealt this topic detail in my websites, and so go and check it out. Those kind of things. No, you don't have to be doing that on comments. Me, for instance, if anybody, okay, if you post something and somebody comes under your post and then be promoting himself or herself on your post, you will not be happy. I may not be able to block you from commenting on my post, but I will not be happy seeing you on my platform. And if I have followers, my followers will also detect that, because like-minded always have that kind of they all have that kind of energy. So if you do anything that is offensive, or if you do anything that is going to go against me, the poster, or if my post I see you doing something that is not actually the best, okay, I can just take you off, block you, or people that are following me will detect that and they will not see you as a genuine. Okay, your comments should make the original poster look good, not you. Okay, so as I have said it, whenever you are commenting on somebody's post, because commenting usually goes with other people's posts. So when you are commenting on other person's post, try to make sure that your post is going to highlight the person who posts, or the poster, the person who actually gave the original poster. Make sure you highlight that person, make that person feel good. Okay, now the moment you make that person feel good, the followers will actually see you also to be a genuine person. And say, so that's how the psychology, that is the psychology of the whole thing. You understand? You just don't go to somebody's post and start, feeling big over there. No, that is not. You understand? Now help their audience, and their audience becomes yours. That's what it happens. So if you feed the audience of another person the good stuff, the followers will turn and come back to you for more. That's what happens. So it's very simple. It's just how it works in the universe. Okay, whatever you are going to give out there is coming back to you. That's how it works. Now there are 4 types of strategic comments, and I'm going to show you all that within a few minutes ahead. Okay. Now the first one is what we call the value add comment. Okay. The purpose is to add insights to the original post. The original post didn't cover. You understand? So you always have to read the post, whatever the person has put there, go through, read it, and then look at it that probably the person is talking about something, but he or she may have left something very important in it and you have just seen it. So if there's anything like that, all you have to do is agree with the post, add one additional tip or perspective, and then keep it helpful, not competitive. Don't go there and let's go and comment on something that makes the poster's post become something like incomplete. No, don't say, no, this post is incomplete, or I think this post has to be done this way. No, you don't do that. You have to make sure you add value to whatever it is being said by highlighting whatever the person has done. And then if you have any additional thing that you want to add, you agree with what the person has said, and then you add your own perspective, something on it, which is going to be very friendly. Okay, very friendly. Just do it that way instead of trying to belittle the poster's post. No, we don't do that. You understand? Keep it helpful but not competitive. You are not competing with the person who has posted. You are only trying to help that person to grow, so that whoever is following that person will also see you and then come to you. For example, let me just give you an example. The original post will go something like 5 tips for staying productive while working from home. You just read a post about 5 tips for staying productive while working from home. Now, what happens is, if you go there and you go and then do a comment like, great tips, okay, or I have a blog about this too, check it out, something like that. If you go to somebody's comment and then you post something like this, what you are doing is you are just doing self-promotion, and you are not adding any value to it. Okay, great post, or this is great tips, or this is great post, or I like it 100%. I love this kind of comments. It doesn't add anything. Nobody will even read that. It's because it's short. That is why people will just go through. But it doesn't stop anybody to look at you or check whatever this person is saying. And if you can take yourself, for instance, when you go to Facebook, how many times have you checked on somebody who posted something like great tip, or something like great idea, or something like that? You don't check on those people, but the people who go ahead and then write something like, I love number 3 about the dedicated workspace. One thing I add is, okay, they'll go in and then they say, okay, for this post, I think the number 3 is the best. I love that site because I was using this particular strategy that it is working. Okay, they go through and then put in maybe some personal experience with what the person has said, and then they add more. They make people realize that, oh, okay. Now, if let's say, let me just sink here for you to understand something here. Let's say the original post says that 5 tips for staying productive while working at home, and then the person will go ahead and mention something like, you must have a goal, you must set a goal, you must have a dedicated workspace or a command center, you must have to so and so, you must have this and that. Then when you go through, you realize that as you know the niche or the topics is actually related to you, you will definitely know something about that, and then you will come up and say, oh, I have tried this before, I have used this product before, this is what it did for me, or something like that. Okay, now when the followers see such comment, they will then go in and say, who is saying this? They are looking for somebody who has even used it before. You understand? So they will just go ahead and check out what you have said, and then that will be the opportunity for them to also go to your profile to see who is this person saying this. They will start researching, or they start coming to do more digging on whatever you have to say. So this is how the comment really works. Okay, so just like what I have already told you, it shows you actually read the post. Okay, if you are able to comment reasonably or add value to the post, it means that you have read the post and you probably understand whatever the person said. Okay, and provide extra value to the conversation. It makes the conversation broad. It gives more light, or it throws more light onto the post, which is going to help whoever is going to read the post and also step into the comment, and then it demonstrates expertise without being pushy. You understand? You have the knowledge, you have the experience, and you are sharing it with people. So if you do it this way, by adding value to it, highlighting the person who posted it, it makes people to see you as an authority. This guy really knows what he's talking about. And then because you haven't done any promotion to yourself, people will not see you to be a pushy person. Okay, so they will trust you instantly. That is how it works, and it makes the original poster and their audience like you, just like I have said already. Okay, whilst promoting the person who posted it, it makes the followers also like you instantly. This is a natural thing. Okay, now the second one is what we call the personal experience comment. Just like I said before. Okay, the person will go probably share your relatable story that adds depth. So the person has just posted something, and then you feel like you have a personal experience with that particular post the person has done, just like I have explained before. Okay, so what you have to do is you go and you acknowledge whatever the person has posted. You acknowledge, oh, I have done this before, I've used this product before, I have gone to this place before, oh, I know how these things work, I know how this tool work, stuff like that. Then that is when you'll be able to share your brief personal story. That is a very short one, just like I have told you before. You just have to say a short something about how your experience with that particular product or that particular post has done to you, and then you share it. End with a question or insight. So after that, probably you throw out a question for whoever is going to read your comment. Will then think about whatever is going to happen. Okay, we will definitely go and do a practical on Facebook for you to see what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Now let me show you an example. Why starting a side hustle is harder than people think. You understand? Somebody will come and post something like this, and then you go and then say, so true, this is true, or this is why I created my program, link in the bio. People do that. They just go to somebody's comment and then they realize what the person has said. They probably have it's in line with their tool or some product they are promoting or something like that. Then they go into the comment section and then they write something like, oh, I have a product that solves this problem. No, you don't do that. Okay, let's say people in some places like health and wellness niche, you go to somebody's post, somebody's saying something about maybe weight loss or some eye problem or something, and the person who is reading the post is also having some affiliate program that solves weight loss. Okay, then you go to the comment section and said, oh, I have a powerful product that will make you lose weight in 7 days. Then they post it there just like that. No, you don't do that. This is self-promoting, and that is what it doesn't help at all. Just give value first. Okay, you give value. You even for you to bring people into your products, for them to come and follow or get that particular product you're talking about. You can just use what that your product does instead of just saying I have a product that. Just say, oh, to lose weight in 7 days, you have to do this, you have to use this product, you have to go for a product that can do this on stuff like that. So you describe what that particular solution will take you through, something like that. Okay, so that when people read, they will then think about, oh, so where can I even get a product like that? people will start commenting, asking you, do you know a product of that, something like that also. Or when people don't comment, they will come to your profile and then they realize that, oh, you have even a product that goes this way. So you don't directly put your advert or promotion there. That is what I'm talking about. So the good comment is that this hit home. I spent 3 months researching my side hustle idea before I realized I was just procrastinating. The hardest part wasn't starting. It was giving myself permission to start imperfectly. Did anyone else struggle with this? You understand? Now, if you look at a comment like this, somebody saying why starting a side hustle is harder than people think. Okay, then you give such comment. People will know that you have even tried starting a side hustle before. And the kind of process that you went through and the kind of experience that you had is good enough for people to trust whatever you are saying. Because you've already told them that, oh, then you realize that you want to do research, and then the research, so many research that you were doing, you came to your senses that, oh, whatever that researching that I am even doing is another form of procrastinating, because you don't have to be looping in researching, getting all the information before you start. Once you get what you needed to start, just go ahead and start instead of doing so many research. You understand? So this is a valued comment, and this would bring people to your profile. That's how it works. Simple as that. Now the third one is the thoughtful question comment. The thoughtful question comment. The purpose is to spark a deeper conversation and show genuine interest. Okay, the structure is complement specific parts of the post, ask intelligent follow-up questions, and show your thinking critically. Let's look at an example. Now, how I grew my email list from 0 to 500 in 60 days. Okay, somebody just put something like this with the title, how I grew my email list from 0 to 500 subscribers within 60 days. Then you go and then you do something like, how did you do it? That is not a good comment. Or can you teach me? You don't do that. Okay, if you want people to get to you, or you want to do something that is going to add value to whatever the post is saying, some comments like, this is an impressive growth, I'm curious. You understand? What percentage came from your lead magnet versus organic social shares? I'm trying to decide where to focus my energy first. For all you know, you even have more than 500 subscribers already in your email list. You have your own strategy that has worked for you to get maybe 1,000 subscribers on your email list, but you want to test this particular poster. If whatever the person is saying, he really have some kind of a strategy that he can share with you. You understand? So you can go ahead and put something like, I'm curious, I want to know how you were able to do this, because probably it is not easy, or getting 500 people within 60 days, it's not something that you will get it easy. So how did you do this? I am trying to do this. Okay, I am trying to do something like this, and I'm finding it probably difficult. So show me which place do I have to maybe turn my attention on. Should I use lead magnets, or should I use social shares? You understand? So these kind of things will let the person who posts it come out and say, oh, I did this. My lead magnet gave me probably 200 people, and my social share gave me 300 people, and then all I had 500. And then those people who are also going to read the comment will now see you to be somebody who is practicing what the person has said. You understand? So they will now start thinking about, okay, this person is also a very good person. Maybe I should follow this person to also know exactly what he is also doing. Or who is this person that is trying what this person is saying? Then they start, digging into your profile to see what you have in your sleeves. That's how it works. So it's something that you should know. It is something strategically that you can use to get whatever you want. Okay, so if we look at how why this works, it shows you read the detail, you have the detail, you ask specific, not vague question, and then position you as someone taking action. And just like I have already said, people will see you as somebody who is practicing already. Okay, what is coming out from you makes people see you to be somebody who is practicing, and people love people who practice, not just the hearsay or people who are saying a mere sayers. You understand? So you have to understand that when people detect that within you, they will trust and start liking you on whatever you will say. Okay. Now the fourth one is the support and amplify comment. Celebrate their win and boost their content. Okay, that is the purpose. Now The structure of this post is a specific compliment, not generic. You have to be specific, why it resonates with you, and then probably you tag somebody who needs to see it. You can just bring in somebody who you think will also be benefited in this post. Okay, let's look at an example. I finally published my first blog post after 2 months of overthinking. Somebody has been postponing blog post publishing on his website for the past 2 months, and he finally been able to publish it on the website. And so he came to Facebook and then say, hey, I've been able to publish my first blog post. I've been able to publish my first video on YouTube, my first video on TikTok. When you see a post like this on Facebook, how do you comment? Now, what happens is that you just don't go there and say congratulations or congrats. No, you just don't have to say nice work, keep going. No, you don't do that. What you have to do is you have to say something like, yes, this is the energy you need, or this is the energy we need. Overthinking kills more dreams than failure ever will. I am saving this as a reminder that done beats perfect every single time. Congratulations on shipping, or congratulations on publishing your first post, something like that. Okay, so when you comment something like this on somebody who is celebrating his achievement, it makes the people who are following who is going to read your comment also start thinking about you as somebody who actually appreciate people's success or people's breakthrough. So it makes you to be a genuine person. But when you read a post like this, or when you read a comment like this, it doesn't tell anybody that you don't agree with the person's breakthrough. You just don't go there and then belittle the person and say 2 months before you post one blog post, or 2 months before you can post one video, that is bad. Or no, you don't say that. You have to congratulate the person in a full message. That's how it works. Now, enthusiastic without being fake, like I have already told you, it pushes you to be, or it makes you a genuine person and reinforces the lesson. Okay, it makes the person post. It highlights whatever the person has said, that procrastinating for taking that too long before you can post just one video or just one blog post. It makes people see that what if somebody is going through this kind of hesitation, trying to post on YouTube, and he's making a whole lot of wasting time and stuff like that. It makes the person feel that whatever he is also going through is real. And so he learned it. Okay, then I just have to post it. Whatever I'm going through is true. So let me just post it. You understand? Then it shows alignment with their values, and then memorable and shareable. It makes people also trust you. I have seen this over and over. That's happening on Facebook. People congratulating people on their 1 million followers and stuff like that. And then before they realize what the person said in the comments, the 1 million follower page will bring it up and then make the followers realize that this person said good thing about when I was celebrating probably my 1 million followers. Okay, and it turned out to be the comment that the person has said has rather brought in more followers to his page. I've seen that several times, so that's what I'm telling you. Now, when to use each type. The value add one, you have to use it on educational tips and stuff like that. Okay, then the personal experience, they are on struggles, journey posts, vulnerable stories. And then when it comes to thoughtful question, you post, or you make your comments on posts like achievement, resource posts, case studies, and stuff like that. And then support and amplify one goes with milestone, win post, first post, last sale, or something like that. Yes, you understand? Okay. We will look at where you should comment. Okay, where you should comment. But before we go to where you should comment, I want to highlight something here. Okay, we are going to use other pages, posts, groups, and stuff like that to do this commenting. But one thing I want you to understand is that not all pages are equal, and not all pages that you see on Facebook are actually a page that you need to spend time on commenting on that post. Let me quickly go to Facebook and show you something. What I'm about to show you is the real thing that you are going to see on Facebook. Okay, there are some pages that when you create your page, I told you to join some pages. Okay, search for some pages within your niche and start following them. Now, when these pages pop up and then you keep adding it to your like pages, there are certain things I want you to look. Okay, take a close look at it. There are some pages. Okay, when you post a comment or when you post anything there, it doesn't get any kind of reaction or any comment. It doesn't come from there. So such pages, you have to stay away from it. Okay, let me show you one example. Now you see this page is Rich Inspire. Now this page is having 42,000 members. Okay, now let's go to the page. As you can see, this page or this post was has been here for 1 hour, and then look at it. After 1 hour, this 42,000 people, nobody has ever said hi or even comment. So you can see that this particular page, this particular group here, they have a lot of people, but they don't talk. You understand? So it is likely this page or this group is a bot. Okay, it's not real people who are subscribers of this particular group, because there's no way you post something meaningful. Okay, nobody told you your anger was valid. They just told you calm down. Okay, so somebody just posted this. This is a value kind of a thing that everybody, to me, I think it is something that it's worth commenting or it's worth to read. Now you read something like this, okay, something like this, and the whole 1 hour nobody has even liked it. So it's not real, because if you have 42k people on the page every single day, they are alert, trying to learn or trying to share whatever they have there, and 1 hour nobody has even liked it. No like, no comment, no share. This is not possible on Facebook. This is not possible. You understand? So group like this, or when you go to a page and then you see that somebody has posted something long time ago and there are maybe 1 like or 2 likes, it means that that number that's showing over here is not real. That's what it means. And there are so many tools you can use to get these kind of numbers up, just for Facebook to boost the page. Okay, we'll be recommending this page because Facebook is recommending this page to people because of this particular figure here. But the activity on that particular platform is nothing. You don't get anything here when you try to spend your time trying to do something here. Now, as you can see, this is 44 minutes. 44 minutes ago, 42k people. This is also posted by the admin of the page. Now 42k and only 1 like, which is something very, I mean, the group itself is quiet. Nobody talks. Okay, so nobody talks over there, and so it makes the whole group or the whole page questionable. So don't spend your time trying to answer or getting comments from there. It will slow your energy. So just go for pages that are very interactive. Understand? Now let's go to the next one. This one is how many minutes? This is 6 hours ago, and it is having only 2 likes, no share, no comment, which is also questionable. You don't see why a group that is it a group or a page? Let me see. It is also a page. It is a group. Now the group has 79k. Okay, so 79k, and they are not having such talkative. They don't talk. Everybody is quiet. And look at it. It's entrepreneurs, business help. So the name itself should tell you that it should be a page that people must be interested in talking over there. Nobody is talking here. Okay, so don't spend your time trying to get highlights over here. You will be posting and nobody will even like it. You understand? Look at it, 4 hours and only 1 like. That is not possible. Now let's go to the next one. This is just 1k people, and then this one is 2 hours ago, and then it has 3 likes and 1 comment. Okay, so this is rise mentality. So the rise mentality is also it's also a group. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Now when you check this one, morning mix today, also this one is going for 1 hour ago, and then it has only 1 love, interactive, and then as you can see, okay, so this one to 4 hours ago, and there is no like. Okay, so you come to the next one, alpha, 37k, and then you realize stop, there are no people here. Now let me just look for a group that has now let's see this this group. This is women entrepreneurs, and it is 428k. Okay, so 428k. Now they have some, this is just 1 hour ago, and it has 6 comments with 5 likes and other reactions. as you can see. So you can see that although this is going for like 400k, which is a lot of people, it is a group meant for women, and they are talking. Okay, they are talking. So this is an interactive page where if you post something here, it will get noticed. Look at this. This one, okay, this is yesterday. Okay, so this is yesterday. Okay, yesterday 5, and then it has 536 comments, which is good. Okay, based on the whatever the person has posted. So if you look at it, you realize that there are comments, and such these groups are the places where you should get notice. You start posting value stuff over there. Okay, so these are questions they are asking. If you could go back to the day you started your business and give yourself one piece of advice, what will it be? This is for entrepreneurs. Okay, so entrepreneur kind of advice you give to yourself on your first day, and people will start talking about it. Be consistent and don't quit. You see, so I mean, a page like this, you can just go ahead and break everything down the way you will probably start the whole thing. Some of the advices that you will give to yourself and stuff like that, and then you make people realize that, or make people know that those people who are about to start the entrepreneurship journey will love to be around, or will love to read your post. Okay, so that is how some of these pages will look like. So before you start doing your comment, before you do your comment, you have to know which place that you have to spend your time trying to get noticed. You understand? All right. Now there are 3 goldmine locations where you can target your comment to. Okay. The first location is the big page in your niche. Okay. So when you go to Facebook, all you have to do is, so when you come to Facebook, just like this page that I was referring to you see they have the numbers, and each comments, some comments are having 1k and stuff like that. So I mean, a comment like this, for instance, a post like this is getting 536 comments. You understand? So they talk. There are a lot of people who are making a good stuff over here, and because of that, you have to also start pushing your whatever value that you have in here. Okay, so first of all, you have to go to a page that has a lot of followers and they have a lot of comments. Okay, a lot of comments, a lot of followers. Pages like this will help you to get your comment noticed by people. Don't think like there are 2k people comment, or there are 2k comments, so my comment will not be seen. No, if you like, you take yourself for instance. When you go to Facebook and you want to scroll, you get to a point that you scroll to a particular post, you read it, and then you go to the comment section and see what people are saying. Funny enough, you realize that you go through more than 10 comments before you see one which is maybe probably funny. Then you'll be laughing and stuff like that. You understand? Everybody read comments, and they don't read just one comment. A lot of people go not less than 20. Okay, so, and Facebook also arranges the comment based on the recent ones. So as you are posting, you go and then they have 1.2k comments, and then you go and comment. Your own will come at the top. So people will start reading your comments before they go to the later people. You understand? That is how it works, and that is the reason why when you post something that is valuable, you will see that people will comment, will reply to your comment, they will like your comment, and then it keep pushing your comment up. It will start pushing it up. So the value you give to a comment on the comment section, Facebook automatically bring that one up as people are liking it, as people are replying, or also replying to that comment, asking questions about your comment. Then it will push your comment up. So each and every person that visits that page and the comment section, no matter what old your comments will be, it will still be among the relevant answers. You understand? So that is how it works. So you should take that. So you should bear that one in mind. Okay, your target audience follows them, so you should also try and get them. So you have a page that has 100k followers, active posts, 100 plus comments per post and stuff like that. So you have to know that this page is something that I need to spend my time on. Now, why comment here? High visibility. Your ideal audience is already there. Comments are seen by hundreds and thousands of people, and then establishes you as pair to big names. You understand? Just like I have already told you, some of these pages, when you comment there, not even some, all of them, if you are able to put a comment, a valued comment over there, it will be seen by a lot of people. So that's how it works. Now, how to find them? Okay, so what you have to do is just go to your search bar on Facebook, type pages. Okay, so let me just give you. So you come to the Facebook, all right, you come to your home, and then you can search here pages. You can search pages over here. Okay, you can search pages, or you just come down to pages. You understand? Okay, but if you search the page, what you have to do is to add the topic. So in order for you to find them, what you have to do is just come to Facebook. Okay, you come to the Facebook, your main page like this, and then you type in your topic. Okay, let's just say entrepreneur. Okay, so I'll just do entrepreneurs. All right, something like this, and then you come and then sort by pages. You understand? So you type your niche, your topic. If it is weight loss, just go for weight loss. If it is financial, personal finance, type personal finance. If it is, let me just see, weight loss. So page loss, weight loss. Let's see, weight loss. There's no, like, seriously. Okay, let me just use the entrepreneur, because I think that would be the best. Okay, now, as you can see, these are all pages that are under entrepreneurs. And then this one is having 5 followers. No, I don't like this. This one is having 433 followers, 10 posts in the last 2 weeks. 10 posts in the last 2 weeks. So this post, this particular page doesn't have much more posts, because if you have to get 10 plus, okay, let me just do this and see. And then we have entrepreneur button, which is also 10 plus 2 weeks. This one too, entrepreneur hustler, 2 weeks. Okay, let me see. Do we have any other? So so this is the entrepreneur times, which is 1.2k followers, 433 followers, and then you can see they have a lot of posts over here, but the comment is not encouraging at all. As you can see, it is a page with huge followers, but they don't talk. The followers don't talk. People just love posting, but nobody talk about it. Nobody asks any question about it. You understand? So you go through some of these pages, and then you select those ones that are more active. Then you follow those ones, and then try to answer questions on those platforms. You understand? Don't waste time on pages that don't have comments and other activities on the platform. Okay. Okay. So these are some of the examples that you can try on. This is just an example to show you how the pages will look like. So if you have a niche of weight loss, follow pages like Weight Watchers, My Fitness Pal, popular fitness influencers, nutrition coaches, like large following. You understand? So this is what you would do to get the right pages that have the good followers and the good active members. Understand? Okay. Now the second location is active Facebook groups, just like we have done before. You enter groups where they have focus on your niche, and then where they have maybe 1K members, daily activities, and then question, discussion, and support threads. So not just any group, but a group with active. I mean, there should be some activity going on the page. Just like we have seen before. If the page or if the group has followers, but if the group is having a good number of people as followers, but does not have active, people are not questioning, people are not answering any question, the people post, and then there will be no like, there will be no reaction, there will be no comment. Those groups are not active groups, so please stay away from those groups. Simple. Now, people come to the group for help. So if your helpful comment get noticed, it means instant credibility. Group members are actively seeking for solutions. Exactly. Okay, so people go to groups for solutions. So if you are giving solution in a group, you have to know that you will land a gold over there. Now, how to find them, just like we have done before. So I will not go through it again. Now, example groups, you have to go for a niche, supporting groups, stuff like that. So all these things you just have to do, just like I have shown you, to go and look for that groups. Okay, so when you go to a group, you have to, what are some of the posts there that you have to comment on? Questions where you have a real answer. Okay, people asking for advice, be the helper. Post where someone is stuck, solve their problem, and a milestone post, be encouraging. So, well, we've talked about all these things before. Okay, so you know what to say at what point and on what post. So you don't need to be repeated here. Now, the group commenting rules. Okay, so these are the rules that you should follow. First, help, promote never in comment, build reputation as helpful member, and then your profile page does the selling, not your comments. So you should know that when you are in a page or in a group commenting, the first thing that you have to have in your mind is you are just being a helper or a guide. Okay, so be a helper or a guide somebody. Okay, guide somebody. So look through the comments and then see which one you have a real experience or you really have a real answer to it, and then you start commenting. Give that kind of value to them. You may not be, sometimes you know something and you don't think that is even the answer, or if you think what you have is not really meaningful, just make sure you polish it, make sure you put it there. You don't know what is going to answer somebody's question, so just put it there. Make sure it is related, it is relevant to the topic and the discussion. That's it. Don't promote yourself over there. Now, location number 3, smaller pages, 1K to 10K followers. Okay, so these pages, like we saw at the 1K, people growing pages in your niche, lower comments volume, 5 to 20 comments per post, and then often run by solo creators or small businesses. So these are people coming up, growing up. So very soon, your page will also become part of this growing up pages, and people will see you as a source for poaching people onto their profile as well. Okay, so do unto others so that others will do unto you. That's it. Less comment competition. You don't, these small pages, you don't have so much competition. Page owners notice appreciate, because the comments are very few and the followers are very few. The owners get to know who is saying the best or who is giving the best value, and then they will probably highlight you, or they will start posting, commenting on your comment on your own page as well. You understand? Because when somebody with a large following come and comment on your post in your profile, it's like a backlink that you are going to get on your page. So it is very good for you to get noticed by this big follower or a large following member, okay, coming to post on your wall, something like that, or comment on your post. It's a great thing you need to get. Then build peer relationship, future collaboration potential. Okay, just like I said, if this person realizes that you are giving value on his post, one day he will just contact you and say, hey, let's collaborate. You've been very helpful to my page, so let's collaborate. And Facebook love collaborate because that is what they want creators to do. So if you can get a collaborator and then you do more of this, you realize your page will skyrocket and then push you up. That's how it works. Okay, now let's look at how to find them. Search just like we have done for the previous ones. Okay, now every post from the top. Okay, so these pages comes and then you post. These pages comes with other posts, and then you look at them. As they come, you look at it, you look at the topic, you see if you have a genuine solution or a genuine answer to it. Just go ahead and give the answer and then move on. That's how it works. Now, the daily commenting strategy is what we are on now. I want you to do this. It's very, very, very tempting to go to Facebook and then go there and just go and comment and then go away. It is something that is very difficult for you to do. So have it at the back of your mind that in the morning, all you have to do is do 5 comments on the probably big pages, and then 3 on the active groups, and then 2 on the smaller groups. You can divide it this way. Now, one thing you can do is that you have to list these groups or pages and their names on a piece of paper, so that when you go, you just search for the page directly, and then you start, commenting on those posts. This is one strategy you can use so that you don't spend so much time on Facebook. Okay, there's another one that will come. So use this strategy. So this strategy will help you to stay on point, so that if it is 10 minutes you are spending on Facebook, As soon as you finish this commenting, you leave. You don't spend time scrolling, otherwise it will go against you. You understand? So you do this in the evening as well. And that is, you spend 15 to 20 minutes. This is actually what I do. I don't go to Facebook and watch videos and then read stuff. No. I go there purposely for comments. Now, after I give my 10 to 15 comments after posting, I'm off. Facebook will give me a notification if somebody reacts on any of my comments or any of my posts. Facebook will send me a notification. Immediately somebody hits a like or somebody comment on my comment or comment on my post. Then I will just open that particular notification and then go and answer whatever the person has said. Or if the person is looking for certain information that may need my input again, I will just give it and then I will leave. This is how I use my Facebook. Okay. So please, you have to guide yourself on that. So usually you come to Facebook. Okay. Now you just look at the pages. You just list the pages that you have in mind that you want to always have your content over there. Let's see, Jeff Moore. I'm following this Jeff Moore. So I come to Facebook, and if the feed is not giving me Jeff Moore, all I have to do is just go to my search bar and then search for Jeff Moore, and then see if Jeff Moore has a new post. Okay, if there's a new post coming from Jeff Moore, I'll go straight there and then look at the current one and see if there's something that I can say or I will be able to say. Do you understand? So this is how it works. Okay, this is how it works. Sorry, this is Jeff Moore. This is the Jeff Moore I was looking for. Okay, so this one, you come here, you look at whatever your daily reminder, then I go through that and I see, okay, these are some of the comments. Do I have something to say about this post? If no, I'll move. Go to the next one. Is there something I have to say here? If no, I'll move. So I check for the first 5 posts and I don't have anything to do with it. I will just go to search and then look for the next person that I am following. Okay. Then because I have the list in front of me, I will just go through that and then choose which one I want to answer or comment, and then I will move from there. Then after that, what I usually do, I'm just showing you how I use my Facebook. After I have done my 10 comments, what I do is usually I come to Facebook when my post is going live. Okay. So probably 10 minutes before my scheduled post will go live. So what I do is I'll first come the first 10 minutes and then I will be commenting. Then when the time hits, my post will go live. Then I will just stay for 2 to 5 minutes just to see after posting if somebody will say something on my post. Then I will just say, or Facebook should detect that I have been on Facebook the time that my post is going live so that I came to post. You understand? So after that, I'll just stay for like 5 minutes and then I go off from the platform. Now, immediately somebody comment on my post, or if I comment and then somebody also go and reply to my comment, Facebook will give me a notification. So I'll quickly come here. Understand? I'll quickly come to my notification and then look through who has interacted with my post. Okay, something like this. John Harris likes your comment. There's more. So I just go there. Okay, I'll go there straight away and then look at what the person did. The person only liked my comment over here. So if the person just liked, there's no need for me to say anything. Or if it is my own post, I can go here and then invite the person. You understand? So this particular post is something that it's going to help you. It's also another way to invite people to your page. Okay, this is just by the way that just give me. So when somebody like your comments like this, you click on the like. You click on the like button, it will give you an option to invite that person to come and like your page. Not everybody will come and like your page, but it is another serious way of inviting people to like your page, and they will like it because they like what you've been posting, and that is why he's able to like this particular one as well. And one thing is, when somebody interacted with your post like this, what happened is that Facebook will start recommending your post to them. So in their feed, once a while, they will see your post within their feed, and then they will probably like it. And then it's like you are recruiting, you are convincing the person to like you, and before you realize, the person will become your follower. That's how it works. Okay, so this is it. Try as much as possible not to come here and then you'll be scrolling and then reading and stuff like that. Just have a purpose. Come here with intention and finish it, and then go back and continue whatever you are doing. Okay, don't come and spend so much time here. I have a page, I am building a page on Facebook, but I don't recommend people to spend more than 20 minutes doing nothing, scrolling. No. If you come here, you have to come and post, you have to come and comment, you have to do something and give value, 20 minutes, and then you are off. You can do this whilst you are in a bus going to work, or in a bus coming home, and then you do that before you hit a place where you will not be able to do this. You understand? Okay, so that's it. So this is what I have already said. Okay, so set up commenting in a queue or something like this. Okay, so you have to do this on laptop. Okay, this particular, you can only do this with a laptop. You cannot do this on using your phone, because if you have to open 5 big pages and then 3 active groups and then 2 smaller groups, then you scroll to the post and then you comment it. You can only do this with laptop. Okay, just like I have done over here. Just like I have done over here, the top here, I have opened plenty Facebook page and groups, and so you just click on this and then you do whatever you have to do, then you close it, do this, and then you do whatever you have to do on that post, and then so this is very easy for you to do this quickly and then step out. You understand? This is how you should use it. But if you're using a phone, then you have to do the search and then scroll thing. You just search the name directly, you go to that page, and then you do whatever you have to do on that page, and then you exit from that site, go another page. Okay, so this is how your social media activity should look like. Okay, now let us look at some of the things that you should consider before commenting. If you see the post has already engagement, people have started commenting. You look at the time the post come live, okay, and then you look at the comment on that particular post. So if the post is 1 minute away and there are no comments, you don't have to worry, you can start the comment. If the post is 1 hour ago and there are no comments, you should tell you, and then you check the page and the page is having over 10k people. That is a signal that that particular page is not interactive. Okay, so don't waste so much time over there. So what you do is you have to check if the moment the post go live, there should be reaction. People will be liking it. That means people are reading it. Once you see likes, love, sticker, or anything commenting, that means people know that page and they are reading, they are following. So 10 comments, sometimes 5 comments, depending on how long the post has gone live. If the post has gone live more than 1 hour and there are still only 1 like, you have to know it is slow, so you don't spend time over there. Topic you know deeply. Okay, you should know that this particular topic I am very, very interested and I know more about it. Posted in the last 24 hours. Okay, you shouldn't try to comment on the post which is 3 days ago, 4 days, 1 week ago, or something like that. Okay, try to be comment on recent posts, because usually the old, unless the post is a controversial kind of or the person is so highly active. There are some pages, they are very high. The person posts and within a short time, the person will get in 1k and stuff like that. So that one, even after 3 days, people will still be commenting seriously on it. And those pages are the pages that you should try and then spend time. And even that one, even if it is 3 days, it doesn't matter, because after 3 days, that post will still be relevant in people's post. You understand? So try not to comment on something that you are not familiar with, that is outside your niche. Okay, and then don't do this or skip this post. 0 comment yet, dead conversation. Posted 3 days ago, too old. Off topic, controversial political post. If you are not doing anything politics, don't try to comment on politics. Spam or low quality content. Okay, content that you know this thing shouldn't be on Facebook. So these are just spammy kind of thing. Take it out. Now, one thing that you have to know is that in order to get your comment well noticed, you have to make sure that you read the entire post. Okay, don't skim. Try as much as, because usually one thing I have seen, only few people will write like 15 minutes post, 15 minutes reading time post. Okay, it's the highest you can go is less than 5 minutes. So take your time and read the whole post. It's very, very useful, because it makes you learn a lot. So take your time and read the whole post, understand the main points in the post, and then note what is missing and could be expanded. You can just, as you are reading, some parts of the post will click with you, and then you say you can just put your attention here and then expand this place more. That's it. But if you don't read, you will realize you will finish and then you don't know what to say, and that is where the problem becomes, that you will be sitting down and then you don't know what to write as a comment. That's it. So please read and understand first. Check existing comments. Okay, sometimes if you even after reading the post, you realize you don't have anything to say, go to the comment section and then see what people are saying. It will click, or sometimes you read somebody's post and you don't even understand what the person is saying. Okay, the sentences are not clear, so you go to the comment and then you realize that somebody understood it and then he has said something, and then you realize, oh, so this is what the person is trying to say. Oh, okay, then this one I can say something or something like that. Understand? So this is how it works. Don't repeat what it's already said. Look for questions you can answer and find angle nobody else has covered. So try to pinch yourself in. Don't try to follow whatever people will be saying. Okay, so try to also find your own angle and push it in so that people will also drag you from that side. Now choose your comment type. Either it is a value added or personal experience, thoughtful question, or a support amplifier type of comment. All right, we have learned that. And then try as much as possible to let it be 2-4 sentences. You have to give value. So longer, a very long comment is really good, especially when you are trying to impress or give value to people. Don't just post 2, 3, 4 lines and then forget it. No, try, if you have to explain into more details, okay, even if it is 500 words, go ahead and do it, because that will let the person who posted, the original poster, also know you know that topic really well. That's it. Help the person to help you too. Okay, all right. If the value you are giving is really, really good, it doesn't really matter if it is long or short. Try as much as possible to go all in and explain. That's what it means. Okay. Now add personality. Try as much as possible to make it relatable. If you have to put in some funny kind of sentences to make the conversation very lively, put in some emojis and stuff like that. Make it sound friendly and interesting. You can be witty, but don't try to be professional in every way like that. No, you don't go with that straight-headed kind of thing. Make it very interesting. Proofread it before you post. Now, there's something that I have picked. Okay, there's something that I have picked. This is something secret that I'm showing you here. Now, one thing, let's go to Facebook and then let me show you something. Okay. Now, when you go to people's comment, the ideal way is to comment. I'm looking for a comment. Okay, so let me see this. Yeah, now this is okay, so something like this. Okay. Now, when you go to the comment section of a post like this, okay, a post like this, okay, and let's say you want to say something, so you just wrote a whole bunch of things here like this, but you realize that you have to, something like this, you have to do a proofread. Okay, try. Okay, so this is something that I have tested myself and it works. Try and just make just one mistake. You can do a typo error. Okay, so instead of he says it is, okay, you can just say, instead of using the right sentence here like it says, you can just say it say. Okay, now the reason why you have to intentionally make one typo mistake is that AI don't make such typo mistakes. So if you are typing, and for people to know that you are typing yourself, these typo errors will make people know that it is something that you are typing yourself. You understand? It is something that I have tried. It works because sometimes the AI that is monitoring Facebook will see your post as AI, especially those people who write comments. They copy the comment and then they give it to ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT will correct the sentence, make it more nice and stuff like that, and then they come back and then they post it. If you do that continuously, and looking at the way we are going to comment, if you use that procedure to do your comments, what is going to happen is that most of your comments will be flagged as AI, and before you realize, one day system will flag you as an AI and then they will disable your account. So one thing that I want you to notice or keep doing this periodically is that try, even if you give your comment to AI to correct it for you, what I want you to do is that when you paste it here, okay, when you copy the AI created comment, and then you paste it here, go in and then edit it, and then maybe some like by the way. Okay, so if you choose something like by the way, you can choose to do it by th, then you leave the e, then people will know that you are trying to type by the way, but there was e missing. You understand? So this will serve as a human error. You understand? That is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. So if you copy any AI comment or AI written comment, and then you post it on a comment section, go in and then try to make a typo mistake. Okay, so the whole thing will be seen as a human error because it lacks that kind of ideally it's supposed to be genuine, but these days AI are writing comments, and because of that, in order for you to stay away from your comment being seen as AI, do these typo errors. And I'm showing you the kind of errors you should do, not a grammatical error, but it should be a typo error, because AI don't do typo error. They usually do grammar. Usually it is the grammar and the spelling, either it is English, US English or British English, those kind of differences that you will be seeing on AI generated. But when it comes to typo, for AI to type by the way and then omit one word from it, it's going to be very difficult to get that. So go in and then try to do not plenty, just one or two. Then it makes your comment a human error. Okay, so whoever is going to read that post will know that this guy was saying that this guy or this person was typing this and he omitted maybe E. So it makes your content genuine and it makes it human. That's what it means. Okay, this is a secret hack I'm giving to you. All right. Okay. So the proofread before posting is what I typo skills, credibility, check tone, helpful, not preachy, make sure it adds value. So the side that I want you to look at is the typos. Try to be typo, keep intentionally, deliberately be doing typing error in your post, even if it's AI created, okay, because it works. Now, the next stage, which is engage with replies, just like I said, Facebook will send you instant notification when somebody reacts with your post or with your comment. So immediately come and respond to it. If it is something you have to respond, come and respond. If it is something that you even have to also come and like the person's comment or reply, go and like it, so that it makes you active. Although you are not on the Facebook, but Facebook will see you that like you are sleeping there. You don't go out, because the moment somebody come and do, you quickly come and respond to it. So it makes you an active person, and Facebook will love such account. You understand? That's it. So continue the conversation, ask follow-up questions if there's something like that. This build one-on-one relationship and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's great. Now, example exchange. Okay, love number 3. Okay, something like that. Then the smart how something like so. It's just this. I don't have time for this kind of thing. So now step 4: track what works. Okay, so after the whole week, Facebook will give you a weekly. Facebook will give you a weekly, when you go to your professional dashboard, Facebook will give you your week insights. Okay, so when you come to the insights, Facebook will tell you, okay, this one is performing, this one is not performing, this one is making good news, good views and good comments and stuff like that. So on your insights, your views, your interactions, your audience, all of them, they will show you. So you will know which post is getting more and more reactions and likes and comments and other things like that. Okay, so that is what you have to use to check which one is making progress. Okay, so you can use maybe Sundays or weekends, Sundays to do this. Check which comments got most replies, which comments led to profile visits, which pages drove more engagement. Okay, because Facebook will break everything down. The group that people are commenting or using your comments or using your content more, they will give it to you. They will show you this page. You have 100 replies on that. Okay, so you use that to track whatever is working. Now adjust strategy, double down on what works, stop commenting on dead pages, refine your comment formulas, and then find new pages group if needed. Okay, so you try a week, nobody responded on that particular group, and then you realize it's dead, then you can unfollow it so that it doesn't put in those kind of feeds again. So you can unfollow it and then go and look for the next pages that you can follow. Then you keep trying them. Okay, now let's look at what not to do. Avoid these comment mistakes. Okay, so mistake number 1, the generic comment. What it looks like is great post, love this, thanks for sharing, emojis, stuff like that. You don't have to do that. And then why it fails is zero personality, add no value, looks automated, like a bot kind of thing. Yeah, you understand? So you don't have to do that. And then how to fix it, be specific. Great post, love your point. Number 3, that's the piece most people miss. Okay, so if you have to say great post, you just don't end it there. Go ahead and say why it is a great post. Say something. Oh, maybe your point number 1, your point number 2 is really good. A lot of people are missing that side, and because of that they do this or something like that. Okay, just don't drop post, love this and those kind of things. You don't do that. And then there's mistake number 2, which is the self-promotion hijack. This is so important. Please don't do this. Okay, if it looks like I wrote about this on my blog post, check it out. Something like, you should read my post about this topic. I have covered this in my something. Don't do that. This is self-promotion. DM me for tips on this. No, you don't do that. Okay, when you start doing this, it makes people see you are desperate and spammy. I've told you this already. Okay, it's disrespect the original poster. It makes the person who posted it, why I can also promote myself, so why are you now coming down here and do this and get banned from even groups? Some groups will even ban you. Okay, 10 people off, not on. It turns people off. It makes people automatically dislike you. So stop doing that. To fix it, let your profile do the promoting. Okay, so you have to make sure you fix your profile properly. Whatever information you have to put there, make sure it is there, and then make it clear. Okay, make your profile clear. Information over there must be clear. People should know exactly what you do, what you can do, what you cannot do, how they should reach you, or how they should interact with you, and all that. You should be on your profile. That is where people will visit for you to get in touch with you. Add value in comment, nothing else. Okay, people will click on your name if comment is good. Now, mistake number 3, the novel comment. Okay, this is how it looks like. 10 plus sentences, multiple paragraphs, longer than the original post. Feel like hijacking the conversation. Now, I have already told you that if the comment is, or if the question demands you to explain, go ahead and explain. But you have to do it strategically as well. Okay, don't try to overdo it for people to know you know everything. No, you have to do it in such a way that it reflects. Okay, you can just give it a point bit by bit, although it is still long. Make it point by point so that it doesn't exceed the expectation of whoever is going to read it. You understand? If it is your own post, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But on somebody's post, try as much as possible to summarize. Okay. Nobody read long comments. Looks like you are trying to steal attention and comes across as self-important. Okay. So this is how it works. Then to fix it, just make sure your comments are short and direct. Okay. Now, the number 4, the debate broad comment. The debate broad comment is actually you are wrong about this. This is bad advice because I disagree completely. Here's why. Those people who do those kind of things in the comment section, sometimes I don't even know why. They just want to brag. They just want to show off and stuff like that. And that is exactly what people will see you. They see you to be off kind of person. You understand? Makes you look arrogant. Makes you bend bridges with a page owner. You understand? That person will never like you if you try to make the person look like that. Okay, and 10 audience against you. The audience itself will come at you. They will even come and against you, and you are not supposed to do that. Nobody wants to follow negative people. This is true. So please stay away from that. Then to fix it, if you disagree, be respectful. Interesting perspective. I found different approach works for me, but everyone's different. You can say something like this. If somebody says something and you know maybe probably what the person said is wrong, is even not true, you just don't say this is not true. You just give your perspective, your understanding about it in a very nice and respectful way. You don't know why that person is even saying that. Probably that person is even saying that to even trigger this kind of conversation so that people will talk. You understand? As I gave you that thing, I think yesterday also, the controversial post. Okay, people do that. They just say something which everybody know it is this, but they will come and say this is not this, just to trigger conversation. and it's, you don't know, the person really knows that this is it, and he's just trying to bring in conversation to make the page lively. So he will just come and say otherwise, and then you go and say this is not true, this is that. Probably you don't know what the person is teaching. So please don't do that. Now, number 5, which is the copy paste templates. I have already told you that. Don't do copy paste templates. Every comment follows the same structure. No, you don't do that. Same comment on 20 different posts. You don't do that as well. Okay? Please don't do that. And people are doing that. You know, there's a post that goes like a Facebook reward, a comment that is made up of some words. So if you copy this comment and paste it on your wall, Facebook will promote your page and stuff like that. They will just say something like that for you to just copy that template and put it on your wall, and you also post it on another comment or something. So they will be spamming a whole lot of comment section just because people are going to follow that instruction. This is very bad. Please don't fall a victim to that. Okay? Customize every single comment. Make sure you are answering questions based on the topic and how you understand it. Please don't copy the same comment everywhere. Okay? Now, another mistake is commenting just to comment. Okay, I have already told you this. Leaving comments on posts you don't even care about, forcing engagement where you have nothing to add, hitting your 20 comments quota with low quality comments. Don't do that. I am saying do 20 comments per day. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to just do any comment and then for you to hit the 20. You will not see any results, and you will come back and say the 20 comments is not doing anything. But be specific and be intentional. That's what works. So quality doesn't equal to quantity. It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality you are giving there. Fake engagement is obvious. Waste your time and theirs. So please don't do that. Skip posts you can't add value to. If even it is your own post, if it is your own reliable or lovable platform, it's not necessary that every post you have to say something. No. If the post is saying something that you feel like you don't have anything to say, move to the next. And stop making it feel like you are obliged to say everything on every comment on that platform. No, even if people start to like you and they always want to hear the side of your comment, please, it's not every post that you have to comment. Now, let's do a quick profile to follow our conversation path. You see, when it comes to building audience on Facebook, one thing that I have realized, and that thing that you have to understand, is that your comment is what is going to drive people to your profile. And when people comes to your profile, that is where they get the real you over there. And that is when they either like it or dislike it. So your profile optimization is very, very important. It's like calling somebody to come and do security analysis in your house. You call yourself a security expert, but when people comes to your home, they realize there are so many security vulnerabilities in your house. It doesn't make you competent, and it doesn't even show that you really care about what you are talking about. So show people that you are doing this, and this is how you do it. This is how you can help them get it done. So that is one thing you have to understand. People will use your comment to visit your profile to follow you. So you have to get that done. So first, optimize your profile. Now, what you have to do is things that you need to see. We've done this, but because today is a final day, I'm trying to iterate it for you to know that it's very, very important. So your profile picture should be clear. You should have the same, your page name should be consistent everywhere. And then you have a clear, professional, recognizable photo. Smile if it is personal. Try to put a smile face or something like that. And then if it is a company to, or if it is a brand to, use a logo and then use it as your profile picture. Now, when it comes to the cover, try to say what you do in 5 words. Try as much as possible to say it quickly. Example, helping 9-to-5 workers build side income. Okay, something like that, short. And then link in your page or website. You put your page or your channel or something like that beneath it, so that people can click on it and then get to whatever. If it is a Facebook page, if it is a YouTube page or YouTube channel, or it is a website, whatever channel you want to send them to, let it be available over there. Now, the next one is your bio information. Bio information is the first sentence, what you do or what you help people do. Second sentence, what to find you, where to find you. And then let me just give you an example. I help busy professionals turn their skills, knowledge, or experience into an online business using after work hours. Okay, so something like this will make the person know that, okay, I'm helping busy professionals use the skill they have already experience they have already to turn them into some online business. Okay, they click on the link and then they move to my website. Simple as that. Or they click on the link, they go to your personal DM. So they will just ask you probably where they will get your solution or something like that. If you have that, that's where you can also do a WhatsApp channel. We'll use it to build WhatsApp channel. So that's how your, and most of the time people will not even you will not see your Facebook page growing, but you will see traffic coming to your website, or you will see your WhatsApp channel growing rather than your Facebook page. So you have to also be aware of that aspect of it. Now there's something we learned about pin post. Try to have a pin post on your page to actually signal people that this is where they will start and this is what they are going to get when they connect with you. Okay, something like that. So you should be valuable, not random, personal. Then mix tips, and so that is when they come to your page. Some of the posts that they should do there, and that is why you have to give a relevant post. You have to give value post on your own post, not the comment one. Your own post should be something that describes whatever you do. Okay, don't just post anything just like that. Try to give value so that when people visit your profile and they are going through your post, it will be meaningful to them. That's what it means. Now the page link. This is critical. Either website, either channel, or whether your own personal website, personal WhatsApp or chat messenger or whatever you want, you feel like you can direct them to. Okay, do that. Now the 20 comments per day system. Okay, I've already given you this. Check your notification to reply, and then how you are going to do this on Facebook. Okay, so I will not talk about this as I have already told you that. Now time management. This is also very, very important to do. This is something you should be very critical about it. Your time at Facebook, or your time, the time that you are going to spend on Facebook, is very, very, very important. You see, I don't want you to stay on Facebook for more than 20 minutes at a time. No. If you go there maximum 20 minutes, leave there. Okay. Otherwise, you will get stuck. So what you do is you will set a timer on your phone. Set a timer 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the timer will go off. Then you close the app. Then you go and continue your work. If you're not doing anything, you'll be tempted to stay on Facebook, and that is not the right thing. If you don't have anything, go and read a book. Don't scroll. Scrolling is addictive. Be addicted to reading than getting addicted to Facebook scrolling or social media scrolling. Okay, scrolling is expensive. Reading is not expensive. Okay, learning is not expensive. Scrolling is expensive. So instead of scrolling on Facebook or social media in the name of I'm learning. No, you don't learn through scrolling. You learn through proper arrangement. So don't do that. All right. Okay. If you want to scroll, stop that one. Go to YouTube, pick a course, and then watch that one. Use the data on that one instead of using it on Facebook. Okay. All right. One thing you should also know is that your page is new. So definitely, you will not be seeing comments, replies, and other things periodically, like continuously like that. So if you are on Facebook waiting for people to reply to your page so that you'll be able to respond to it, you are just wasting your time. Just take your time. When the right time comes for you to see these results and replies, it will come for you to start doing that. Now let's do troubleshooting of common issues. Okay, some of the things that you are going to encounter, like I have said before, your page is new, so there are certain things that you are going to see that you will get worried, and I have to identify that with you. So what you're going to do is that your comments get no replies. If your comments are not getting replies, it means your page is new. People don't know you. People don't trust you. Okay, that could be one particular reason. Or your comment is on dead post. If the post is too dead, that is too old, people are no more interested, or it is not a ranking kind of post. They've turned their attention on something else, and you mistakenly went and then comment on an old post, so you are not seeing any reaction to it. You have a generic comment. Your comment is too generic. Okay, it's like everybody knows that. I mean, you say that, or everybody's saying that, so you also say that. No, it doesn't make anybody understand you or see you as something they should react to. Okay, and then wrong page, group, audience, align. Okay, you'll be saying something that allowed align in the people in that particular group or page. Okay, the page is about personal finance, and then you are talking about weight loss. So people will say you are even lost already. You can't go to personal finance page and then you'll be commenting on things related to weight loss or something else. No, it doesn't work like that. Nobody will mind you. Okay, so solution: only comment on posts with existing engagement. Use the comment formulas, add value, and then find new, more active groups. Understand? All right. Now my comments get no replies. Okay. All right. So that's what I just I think it has been repeated again. Now I am getting replies but no profile visit. People reply but they don't visit your profile. Okay. That is also another thing you encounter. Now profile isn't optimized. You see, when people go to your profile, they get messed up because they don't know who are you and what you do. So it is scattered. The message there is not targeted. So you are saying you do this, you do this. I help entrepreneurs just like that start an online business. That is not a target group. Somebody says I help people, young entrepreneurs earn 6 figures. If you do these kind of things, it's not specific. Nobody will try to connect with somebody with that vague kind of information. Be specific. Okay, comments are good, but profile looks unprofessional. Okay, so and then not mentioning your page anywhere. You don't when people comes to your profile, they don't see any link to your personal side or your personal platform. So it's like you are just posting. Okay, no, you have to optimize your profile in a way that when people come there, it directs them to either one particular place or it directs them to do something, either to connect with you or ask you a question, buy something from you or something like that. So do that, and I have explained it before. So you have to check that one. Okay, the person is optimize your profile picture, make sure recent post shows value, and then add link to your profile. That's it. Then this takes too long. You find yourself that you come to Facebook and then you are spending so much time than necessary. Okay, this is something that is why I said set alarm. Okay, that's what I said, set alarm. Okay, if you come to Facebook and then you realize that you are spending too much time on Facebook, please, it means that you are not batching your commenting. Okay, I told you to comment 5 on a very big big page, and then 3 on group, and then 2 on a small group. I have told you this. So at the moment you come to Facebook, all you have to do is that 5 big pages that you are targeting to comment on. So you search the name, then you go there, you type your comment, you look at the post, and then you type your comment, you go to the next, you type your comment, you go to the next, you type your comment, and then you go to the next, you finish the 5. Now you close that side, and then you go to the group 3, 1, 2, 3, you search for them, and then you see whatever is happening there, you comment, and then you go off from that. Then you go to the third 2 coming up pages, then you do that, the same thing over there. So you realize that in the next 15 minutes, you have done all these things, and you are done. Okay, so you don't spend time. You don't spend so much time scrolling. Okay, set timer. If on a worst case scenario, just set a timer so that it will help you to work within that time, so that you leave the place and go and do whatever you want to do. All right. So you have to know you come there intentional. You don't just come and scroll. Okay. All right. Now, to wrap up everything that we are doing here, I want you to understand something. Okay. This Facebook posting, commenting that we are doing, it is to build your audience. It is to build your traffic. Try to drive traffic to your website. I have already told you that Google is very strict on new websites these days. So it takes much more than those days what it takes for you to get traffic from Google. So right now, what you have to do now is to drive traffic through social media platforms. And also the social media platforms too, they don't want people to leave their platform. So they've also restricted people from going outside their platform. So what you have to do is drive people to your profile and then tell them that you have a place for them to go. Then you direct them to go. But if you are posting directly from your post and then directing them to come to your website, you should get the real followers so that they will follow those links to your website. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Because a random post, somebody who just found your content online and is coming to your website directly from Facebook, is just going to be very difficult because Facebook will even not allow that. Okay, so what you do is build people from the Facebook yourself. When they start liking you, they will follow you to come to your website, and that is where when you post and it is something that has a link to your website, they will follow it directly. So build your follower on Facebook so that you will drive traffic to your website. That's how it works. Okay, so post alone is a slow growth. Hope people will find you. You understand? But comment alone too is also visibility without conversation or conversion. So post plus comments, active growth, conversion. So this is what it means. You have to post yourself, post yourself, and then use other people, comment on other people's posts to drive people to your post and to your profile, and then drive them to your website. So this is what we are doing. This is how the analogy looks like. Okay, you are not just commenting to hit a number. Okay, you are building a relationship. You are positioning yourself as a helpful guide, and also you are creating a warm audience for when your offer launches. You understand? People will start following you. People will start liking you. They will not even follow your page, but because they are interested in reading your post. One thing you should know is that when somebody spends time reading your post without liking your post or without liking your page, Facebook take account on that. And so anytime you post another post, it will recommend your post to that person who stayed there to read the previous one. Now, this person will keep reading your post continuously until he or she becomes your follower. So that is how it works. Keep posting. Don't mind whether somebody reacted or doesn't. Just keep posting. They are following blindly. They are secretly admiring you until you will hit something that will convert them to your follower. Okay. So this is how it works. I want you to take this and then make sure you go by this rule so that your account don't get banned, your account don't get disabled or something like that. So please stay away from any kind of thing that is going to put your account at risk, because now that you have started, you will say, oh, if my account goes away, I don't have even followers. No, you don't do that, because the moment your account is flagged and it's disabled and you create another one, they will come back and disable that one as well, because you are doing something that you are not supposed to do. So that's what I want you to understand. Okay, now if you get any value in this video, please subscribe to the channel. Try as much as possible to like the video. Share this to someone you think will need to have it, and then let me know in the comment section exactly how this is going with you building your social media platform. Until I see you tomorrow, thank you and bye.